I'm joined by Levent Korkut in our Istanbul studio. He's a law professor at Medipol University. Good to have you with us, Levent. Well, let's talk about the court process, because there are potentially thousands of suspects who are going to be appearing before judges. How is the judicial system going to cope with the sheer scale of the numbers?
Now, yes, numbers is high, but the judicial process is going on. The first step, of course, the prosecutor's step. These prosecutors will examine these people. This is under process already now. Some people detained and the others in the queue. I think that in a short time, this first process will be completed. After that, if they are detained, they will go to the jail till the prosecutor prepare the indictment. After indictment done, the court process will be started. This court process will end, and at the end, the decision will be reached by the courts. But now there is no court process yet. The prosecutor's process is going on, and detained people now in the jail, but there may be more and more detained people in the next couple of days.
Levent, many of the people who've been detained are soldiers. There's something like 99 generals and admirals who've been arrested. Should these suspects not be tried in military courts?
No, because these crimes are against civilians and democratic institutions and the Constitution. These are the crimes well regulated by the criminal code, and not military courts are on duty on these crimes, because these crimes are not technically crimes, military crimes. These are the crimes against the society, Turkish Grand National Assembly, the government, democracy and civilian peoples. As you know, many civilians died in these horrible events.
Indeed, and President Erdogan has said that he's not going to rule out the death penalty, but of course the death penalty is against the constitution in Turkey right now, so how difficult would that be?
According to Constitution, our Constitution Article 38, paragraph 9, death penalty is abolished in Turkey because of European Convention, additional protocols number 6 and 13. Therefore, our constitution was amended in 2004 and forbidding death penalty. Therefore, even if the system wants to rearrange it, it will be discussed. It is a long process. It is not an urgent thing for this right now.
Indeed. Let me ask you about Turkey's request to extradite Fethullah Gulen from the US. Turkey has made such a request before. Do you think it will be more successful this time around?
It might be, because according to bilateral agreement between Turkey and United States, there is a specific provision that any attempt against the president or any plot against the president can be handled separately, and these suspects cannot be evaluated as political prisoners or political suspects. Therefore, there is, depending on the specific provision of the bilateral agreement, the process should end in short time. But of course, this is an international issue between two sovereign states. What's going on, we don't know, but technically speaking, from the perspective of legal expertise, it must be shorter than normal processes.
Levent, really good to speak with you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Levent Korkut there.